My name is Richard Harvey Jackson. I go by, the kids call me Harvey all the time, so doesn't everybody else. I'm in charge of the billeting program here for the Northeast Generals, and it's one of the most exciting part of the hockey experience you can ever get involved in. Being a hockey parent is exciting because now you're meeting somebody from either another part of the country or the whole world. And you have to treat them like your own family. You know how your children grow up. This is how they're growing up, but they're growing up with you. And that's the best thing that could ever happen to you, because you see what goes on and you're changing a young man's life and guiding them in the right direction, because that's what we're doing. The process that I've put in place is by talking to other parents from other organizations that have done this before, and what it is basically getting to know them, trusting them. You know, I have to check out every family. We have to see who they are, and evaluate their whole organization. I mean, the house they live in, basically. Basically, we will work with you, you know, to understand the player first, get to know them, get to know their parents too. We encourage the families to talk with each other constantly, exchange, you know, messages, just get a feel that their son is being taken care of. And support-wise, I'm there just to say, if by talking to the kids, are you being treated fairly? Are you being good to your billeted family? Are you helping them out? You know, we don't want these kids to just be put in a house and they come to play hockey, and then all they do is come to the house and just go into their room, eat their meals, and never be seen. That's the worst part we could do, because that type of player might be the one that doesn't want to interact with anybody, and we need to find that out immediately, because we got to get them out of their shell. And they might be in there because they might be a little bit depressed because they are away from home, and that's what I found out with some of the kids that I've had in the past, that they retreat to their room and want to eat their meals there, which really we don't encourage. We want them to be out eating the meals with the family. You know, just to get them involved in the community at large, and maybe other things. Volunteer for, you know, anything in a hospital or anything that, like a nursing home. We've been talking about, you know, bringing kids out to the nursing home just to say hi to everybody. People in the nursing home get bored and have nothing to do. It's a fun experience for the kids to go out and see people like that. The most satisfying thing is, I've been doing this for 3 years now. I still stay in contact with every single kid that has stayed with me. I have followed their, you know, career, where they've left here and gone to another team. They've stayed in contact with me and write me at least once a month, or I'll just drop them a line and say, gee, you know, how you doing and what's going on? And every one of them has been responded. I treat them like they're away from home. They're lost, and you got to pay special attention to that. And I try my best to get them involved in different things, and it's me the satisfaction that they're performing here on the ice or even in school. I encourage the schooling, and I want them to enjoy themselves, you know, and it makes me happy that they do. Do I get jokes and everything, you know, to have a good time? Absolutely. But that's how you get these kids to feel comfortable where they're living and enjoying life out there. All I can say is I was very leery the first time I ever did it. And did I do things wrong the first time? Yes. You know, sometimes you learn from the thing. But now that we're really involved in it, I think it is the best thing that any family could do, because everyone that I've spoken to has been very happy, and that's what I'd like to see happen.